lot of you wanted to know how I put pictures on these candles, and I'm going to show you how I do that today. Since I had so many comments on it, I just thought it'd be easier just to do a live. So I get cardstock to tape the tissue paper, and tissue paper like the tissue paper you get in like the gift bag aisle, or like any store you go to. You get white tissue paper because it's very thin and it can melt into the candle. So I take it and I cut it down to just enough to fold over to on the paper, because the tissue paper won't go in the printer alone, it'll get stuck. So I tape it to a piece of paper or a piece of cardstock. I just like to do cardstock because it's a little bit, see how like fragile the paper is. But cardstock's a little bit thicker and it will be more sturdy when this goes through the printer. So just take it and you fold it, get your tape, tape it. You can use whatever tape. I just only have masking tape on me right now because I can't find my Scotch tape, so you want to make sure when you're taping it down that it's very tight, because if it's not tight, like if it's loose, the printer will shred the tissue paper. It's happened to me before, so just FYI, make sure you keep it tight. And the candle that I have is 3 by 6. So the size of the picture that I put on this candle is going to be 4 by 3. It's just like the candle I posted the other day. It's going to be the same exact thing. Just thought it'd be easier just to do the same picture. So I'm going to go put this in the printer. The hot air gun, a heat gun that you get in like a tumbler making kit. Here is the picture. It printed on this. And then what I do just to make it easier on myself is I just cut it around the picture. Because that way it's being stuck to this, it won't rip so easy whenever you go to cut it. Like, I've tried it before where I like peeled this off and then I was saving the tissue paper, but it was ripping really easy on me, so I decided to just cut it off of the cardstock. That way it would have a little more grip, and then I just throw away the pieces. And then you're going to want to get wax paper. This is to hold the picture onto the candle, so like it won't move or anything, and so it won't melt too bad. So you get the candle, grab the picture, put it on there, make sure it's like center. And see, this is what I mean. I didn't do it exactly perfect, but it's still on there. I did it 4 by 3. So just put it on there. Make sure it's even. Sometimes it can get a little tricky making sure it's even, but I'm just making this one for myself now because I made them for my friends for Christmas, but then I like to make sure that whenever I put the wax paper on that it doesn't overlap the picture because it's going to make it harder to heat it. So I'm just going to cut it really quick so it just covers the whole candle. I'm only doing it by one hand, so it's not going to be exactly even. You have to make sure it's really tight whenever you wrap it in the wax paper. And then I grab tape again just to hold it in place while I heat it. So I'm going to tape it, hold it, and then hold it. And then I'm going to take my heat gun and just heat it up. And then now you just have to peel very slowly. And then there is a couple bumps in it, so you can see a little bit of bumps. So that's why whenever you wrap it, you make sure you wrap it really tight. But the tissue paper will just fuse to the candle, and you can't even tell that the tissue paper was even there as long as you heat it up. And there's a couple spots that you can tell. You just heat it up really quick. But the tissue paper will melt into the candle and then you can't see the outline. Regular printer. I have an inkjet printer. I don't have a sublimation printer yet. And then you get a candle with a picture on it.